shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the
Hello everyone, here I am, Narelle Warcon, coming to you from Mackay, Queensland, Australia. Welcome to Who, What, Where Wednesday. Oh my gosh, you will not believe what's happened to me tonight, and I'm a little bit flustered, so bear with me. Thank you everyone for jumping on the live on my YouTube channel, also coming in from Facebook, Narelle Warcon, author, and LinkedIn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, up until only a few minutes ago, we had a power outage and I was stressing, how am I going to do my live? What am I going to do? I was going to do a recording just in case it didn't come back on. Now, according to the local community Facebook groups, which we have here, which is local, we could have had either a fire in the transformer or a car hit the electricity pole, which is more than likely. So hello everyone. Like I said, I'm just a little bit flustered because, you know, it sort of puts you into a little bit of a panic mode. Firstly, that you're concerned as to why it's happened. The whole of our area was out completely, the whole of our suburb. So bear with me tonight, and thank you once again for joining us. Thank you, Jean, for joining. We love you, and we welcome you each and every week for a 5 a.m. start for you. I want to welcome Narissa, because Narissa can't always make it from New Zealand, because over there it's about 11 o'clock in the evening. So Narissa, thank you so much for taking time out of your evening and joining us tonight. Hello to Saraj. Thank you so much for your constant support and love, not just on YouTube, but also through Facebook. And all of you actually have been amazing support. You know, I try to give something of value and share something of value, not only on my YouTube, but also into my Facebook and also onto LinkedIn. So thank you so much for your support there. I also see Saka. Thank you so much for joining in. I know that we have a lot from India, Bangladesh that join us because it seems to suit them at this time of the afternoon or evening. We are ONPASSIVE family. Thank you so much for joining us. Glenda, thank you so much for joining us. And also Jasmine, if she is there with you tonight. Now, firstly, I want to say thank you so much, but also I want to say over the last couple of weeks, we've been going over preparation, how to be prepared. Can we do something in the meantime? You know, is there something that we need to be doing? I believe that everything that I have shared, hey Vivine, lovely to see you, coming in from Western Australia. I believe that everything that I am doing is in preparation for what's coming. Now, what's coming? We don't know the full 100% yet, but we can be prepared. And you will find some of the other leaders, you know, Red, Chris, Marcy, are talking about what we can do in the interim as while we wait, and can we prepare for something? You know, so what I've been sharing each week are the steps that I've taken, yes, a little while ago. However, they're really important, and I think it's really great that you guys are out there going, you know what, I want to learn a little bit of this. Now, you don't have to be a full-blown YouTuber or out there doing a whole heap. And what I'm giving you and sharing with you are the basics to get you started. So what I wanted to say was the notes will, an email will be coming out, and it will have a link to take you to where all our notes and everything will be. So you can use that link at any time to go back, have a look at week 1, 2, and 3, which this week we're on week 3. Not necessarily that it's done by that, but I think in order, go over it in your own time, follow the steps that I've given you in the notes, because they're very clear and very precise. And if you take it one step at a time, remember, this is not just about fast learning. This is about taking those steps toward being prepared. So this week we're going to talk about a little bit more about Ready, Set, Go, which is basically what we've called it, because we're getting ready and we're getting set and ready to go. So Canva for YouTube. So we're going to be covering a little bit of that today, and there will be more details in that link when you go over to find the notes. Excuse me. And for those who have already put their emails in, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I think and hope that this will be a beautiful guide for you to be able to do that little bit of preparation work. And also, for those who haven't put in their email, you can go to the link narellewarcon.com/RSG, as in Ready, Set, Go. The link will be there. There it is. So you can put Ready, Set, Go or RSG. It doesn't matter which one you put in. It will take you to just to fill in your email. And we would appreciate that, because we can send you then the email that will have the link in there to cover all of these notes. So thank you for being patient with that. It does take preparation to put everything together to make sure that the steps that I've spoken about are in those notes, and that they're also understandable for everybody. So if you have any concerns, please reach out, come with your question the following week, and I'll do my very best to answer or expand on something a little bit more for you. So hello, everyone who's jumping on. MD Uladin. You know, I'm no good at this. I'm worse than Chris Johnson, I think, when it comes to names. But anyway, thank you so much for everybody jumping on. Again, welcome to my YouTube channel on Who, What, Where Wednesday. Please subscribe, like, share. Share it with your friends, please. You know, there's many people out there, not just in our business, but people who may relate to the way that I explain, and also those who need a step-by-step in notes, not just following a video and pausing and following a video and pausing. This will give you those notes in front of you so that you can just scroll down at your leisure. Also for Facebook, Narelle Warcon author. Sorry, I nearly forgot who I was. Please pop over there. Please follow me there on my Facebook page, and also for all my LinkedIn people coming in there, please, you know, follow me and reach out, and like I said, put in your email address. That's all we're asking for, and we will send you that email to click on the link to be able to get the notes. Easy as that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's get on with it. So like I said, I'm a little bit shattered tonight because I'm not as prepared as I normally am, and forgive me for that. And I will do my very best. I may be looking at my notes a little bit more tonight. Thank you, Saraj. I really appreciate that. Hi, Vinay, sorry. Thank you once again for joining us. Let's get into it. Number 1. Okay, so who has their YouTube channel, and who has gone about making sure that you've set up your YouTube channel? Remember, you just need a Google account. You can use your Gmail and other other email accounts, but you do need to have a Google account. So make sure of that. If you haven't set it up, please put in your email so that you can get those notes to follow, so that you're preparing and getting ready for what's next, okay? So how to make eye-catching thumbnails. Now, what I want to say is when I started, remember this is something that I've done myself, okay? I started off with a thumbnail. Now, a thumbnail is what you see at the front of the video, okay? So I started off with something completely different to what I do now because I learned along the way, okay, that, and I will bring up those photos in a minute as to show you exactly what I mean. How to create short videos on YouTube Shorts, okay, and I will explain a little bit more about these and expand on these, and how to get more views and subscribers, okay. So remember, Ready, Set, Go is the name of what we've put together to help you establish your YouTube channel and how to go about setting it up with little shorts, you know, personal live videos, and also, you know, just being a part and getting that what they call a list, but you know, those subscribers in to want to have a look at what you've got to value, your content, how you stand out, that sort of thing. So let's go on with that. So okay, so understanding thumbnails and shorts. So why are thumbnails important? Because it is the first thing people see, okay? Now, like I said, I'll bring those pictures up in a moment as to what my first thumbnail was, which I thought was really nice, and it was, okay? But when you learn more and experience more about how the algorithms, how YouTube viewers see it and what they want to see or what might grab them, it changed. So we'll get on to that. So it's the first thing people see. So you do need a good thumbnail. You don't just need your head in front of the camera all the time, or your picture coming up, or what YouTube chooses for you, which can be a half picture. You know, sometimes in shorts, it won't allow you to change the thumbnail, but certainly in the videos, like you can see, you know, we do it in that larger measurement. So okay, so it grabs attention. It affects whether someone clicks on your video. So again, what I'm saying is those thumbnails are like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want to see what this one's about. And you know yourself, if you are a YouTube user, that you go through certain videos and it's certain thumbnails that might stick out to you. Hey, I cured cancer, or I lost, you know, 50 pounds in a week, or you know, things that resonate, I suppose, with who you are or what you're looking for if you just want some light entertainment, you know. And shorts are a good way of getting those people in because they're only usually 25 seconds or so long. They can be a little bit longer and they can be shorter. And again, it's that thumbnail that attracts people to it. So simple and bold design. And again, when the photos come up to show you what I mean, it's about that simple and bold design, something that says what it's about. So tonight's was about the next steps in your preparation, you know, and last week's was hold the vision, trust the process. There's my thumbnail. If you can see, it just popped up on the screen. So it's like a theater. It's like up in lights, you know. So I'm trying to grab the attention of who might be scrolling through YouTube. Remember, there's millions and millions and millions of videos. So you want yours to stand out better. Okay, hold the vision, trust the process was a few weeks ago. And if you do want to watch any of my previous videos, please go to my lives on my YouTube channel, or have a look at the videos or shorts there as well. I do put them up and try to put them up daily. Sometimes I miss a day or two. But anyway, like I said, I've got my face on there. You know who I am. It's Who, What, Where Wednesday, up in bold lights, and then what I'm calling it for that week. Do you know what I mean? So we've done the diamond within, and we have usually the people who are sharing their story on the other side, so that people can see, okay, so it's that person who's being interviewed or sharing their story, or, you know, sharing something with us for that week. So have a look at that. I believe my old one will be coming up shortly, so we can compare the two, because I think it's very interesting when we compare, when we look back and go, oh, that was really nice. However, not as bold, you know, and we need to use those simple, bold designs. Okay, so bright colors are very effective, and sorry, just excuse me a minute, but bright colors and high contrast. So you need good quality, and what you're going to get from Canva is a good quality by what you can use. So you can download videos, you can download posts and things like that on Canva, and it does depend on the quality of firstly of, you know, your device, but most of the time you'll find that those coming from those apps are the ones that have the quality there. You know what I mean? So it's already built into that application. So easy to read text, like I said, big and bold. Who, what, where, Wednesday, you know, my picture, and then my topic for the week. Okay, so if I'm going too fast for you, reach out. If you want to know more, please put any questions that you might have to expand on things. Hi, HK, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, Nara, thank you. Pink hand waving, no, rocket red. I love those because they never show up, you know. So guys, try and just use the emojis if you can. Those other bigger emojis don't show up, and it just says the wording on it. So I would appreciate that, and I'm sure the algorithms would as well. Okay, so easy to read text, big and bold. Close-up faces with expressions. So you can have a picture of yourself there, but I would suggest that there's some wording to go with it. So you could have pointing, you know, pointing to a sign. You could have pointing to a diagram or words, that sort of thing. So try and take some photos of yourself, because you can always edit the background and delete the background image. Okay, so we'll get into that a little bit further. I know it's probably getting a little bit too in depth, because if you don't understand Canva yet, then yeah, some of these things will be a little bit over your head. But like I said, if you have any questions, then please write them in the chat as we go through this. But remember, the notes will be there. Okay, so we'll come back to the thumbnails in a minute. So close-up faces are okay. Make sure it's a funny face. Hey, look at me. You know, hey, I did this, you know, surprise. There's so many different expressions that you personally can put there, but make sure it has some expression, not just some sad face sitting there looking boring. Okay, simple design, so don't clutter it up, not too many words. Okay, I see post after post after post. It's like they have to jam everything into one post or one video. People are going to watch it for longer if it's slower, if it's easier to read. And again, if you go and have a look at some of my videos that I produce, all of my own stuff on my YouTube channel at narellewarcon.com/YouTube, or here on the live, because I'd love a thumbs up as well. If you go and have a look at the ones that I make, you will understand perhaps what I'm also talking about tonight and sharing, so that you go, oh yeah, I can see. So if you have a look, there'll be videos, there'll be shorts. So have a look at both of them, okay? Because they have a different look to them because of the sizing, okay? So yeah, so as soon as we get that thumbnail, I'll come over to that. So why are shorts important? So let's talk about shorts. It's not the shorts that you wear down to the beach or anything like that. They're called YouTube shorts. We also have them on Facebook as well. Facebook has reels and shorts and things like that. Very productive in the sense of grabbing people's attention. What is this woman talking about? They'll watch for 20 odd seconds. Okay. On Facebook, YouTube is different because their timing, you can let it go for a little bit longer, but YouTube restricts you to 25 seconds. So just be aware, if you are making it, that it's going to be suitable for each platform that you're putting it on. Shorts are much more my speed. Yeah, exactly. And most people are the same. Who's going to watch? And look, I do this all the time, and I help people where I can. I see videos that are put up from some of our founders, and I just relate to them that if they cut it down and make it more informative about one particular thing, instead of covering everything and it goes for 20 minutes, cut it down and make it a 5-minute video of value. Okay, because that's what we want. We want to be able to give value on our experiences in life, on what makes us happy, our hobbies, whatever it is. Excuse me, I just need a little drink. Okay, so shorts reach more people, and you're right, Jean, because people don't have the time anymore to just sit. And remember the millions and millions and millions of videos on not just YouTube, but all over social medias. You know, you need more than 24 hours in a day to be able to watch them. And if they're not of interest to you, you're going to flick past it very quickly, because if you're spending a bit of time, that's your relaxation time, and you're going through these things, then yeah, you want something that's either funny, uplifting, value, you know, those sort of things. So think about that when you're doing your shorts. YouTube pushes shorts to new audiences. So remember that, because they're like quick and easy. So it's easy for them to push it out to more people, because more people are watching simple, easy, shorter videos. So just remember that. And they're easy to make. They're so easy to make and post daily. Now, I know I have to do more shorts because I know that for the algorithm, I do a lot of videos, but I need to make more shorts, okay? Excuse me. So the good short tips, so when you're making a good short, the tips are, it hooks the viewers within the first 3 seconds. So when you're making one, what do you see in the first 3 seconds? Okay, is it something vibrant? Is it like that, you know, thumbnail that's sort of showing, because you're catching them within those first few seconds? Remember, most shorts only go for about 25 seconds, depending on the social media platform. Now I'm going to just step back a little bit, because we do have those banners, thumbnails. You can call them, different people call them different things. So there's the difference. So the top one, right, is showing me with my book, because I remember in the beginning I was sharing my story. I was sharing about my book that I wrote about having survived sexual, physical, and mental abuse, and the picture on my book is quite solemn. You know, it's quite a thinking Narelle, like, where have I come from? What have I been through? That sort of thing. But see how the wording, even though it says Who, What, Where Wednesday, and we're looking at it on a smaller screen, it still doesn't stand out as much. Okay, a live event, and then it gave you some information in there which I can't even read. And then it gave you my narellewarcon.com/live, which is my link to this live every Wednesday. Now have a look at the second one, and please tell me if you can see the difference or which one you like best, because I think the second one relates better to the algorithms. It relates better to stand out. People can see very quickly the next steps in your preparation. What is that all about? Okay, you know, the one from last week, or the first one, which was getting ready. The next step, preparation for the next step. What's next? So, you know, if you can see the difference there, I'd really love some interaction in the chat, just to say, you know, yes, you can see how thumbnails stand out, and why we're talking about why that is important on putting something like that smack bang on the front of your YouTube short or YouTube video, or even how it affects LinkedIn and also Facebook, okay? Because these are all tied in together. Okay, I don't see anything coming through just yet, so let's keep going. So it hooks the viewers, okay? The viewer wants to have a look at your video. If it's short, fantastic, they're going to watch it. If you add subtitles, Now, look, these can be good and bad, because if a person doesn't speak clearly, subtitles can come up being really, really wrong. And I suppose in one sense, for our deaf community in particular, they need subtitles and things like that. However, like I said, unless you speak really clear English or your language, those subtitles can sometimes be a little bit all over the place and say the wrong words, which sometimes doesn't look very professional, but it's not our fault. It's the subtitles that they're hearing our wording. So just be aware of that. You can add them, but in some cases, particularly in the beginning, I would just stay clear of them for now. If you're putting, as you will have a look at my shorts and videos, all my wording is usually on the video anyway, and the music is added in. Okay, so just remember that you don't need them unless you're doing a really full-blown type, say, webinar or anything like that. So use fast cuts and effects. So effects are, a flash or a star or raining down something. Like I said, you won't understand until we go to Canva as to how that will come up. So just let me keep going here. So step 3, how to make thumbnail in shorts. So, okay, so you are going to need these notes if you are going to follow my step-by-step, okay? But let's go through them, okay? For those who've already used Canva, well done. But I know some are still scared to think, I can't do that, I'm not creative. You don't have to be, okay? I am very creative because I was a florist for years, and yeah, I worked with interior designers and things like that. So I always say you can't teach creativity, but I also believe that each and every one of you has a creative bone and inner, and I love seeing the different. You don't want to be like me, okay? You don't want to have to think, oh my gosh, I've just got to do what Narelle. It's knowing the basics so that you can go ahead and do those things in your design, okay? So this is what it's all about. So you go to canva.com, CANV for victory, A.com, and we'll put that link up shortly. Then you click on create a design. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you tonight, and I'm just not quite sure if we are ready for that, but what I'll do is I'll go through these, okay, and what I'll do is I'll put a little video together because like I said, I was a little bit flustered with not having power for over an hour and not being fully prepared as I normally am. But what I will do is I can put a little video together to show you the steps in Canva. So I'll go through them tonight, and like I said, with that, with the notes, put your email in and get those notes, and we'll hopefully attach that little video so I can show you the steps as to how to log in. So canva.com is a free application. You can get it on any of your devices, and it is an Australian company. I think I shared that last week. So, it's a nice, simple, beautiful creating application, which is why I use it, okay, because it does everything that I need. Yes, we'll have something coming as well through our company. However, right now, this is what I use. So you click on create a design, and if you do already have Canva, you can follow this step by step. But yeah, call to actions. Yes, Vivina, you are absolutely right. There's got to be a call to action. Otherwise, people are just watching something that's a little bit useless. And we'll get to that as well. So click on create a design. Now, there are different custom designs that you can put up. Otherwise, you can choose from any of the social media platforms, and it actually gives you those. So it'll say a Facebook post, a Instagram post, any of those. And when you click on that, it'll open up to a blank page. And then you can either choose a template, okay, which they have up the top left-hand corner. There's templates, designs, that sort of thing. And you can click on, okay, what's coming up? I want to send one to my friend who's having a birthday, so you can put in birthday in the search bar of the template, okay, or design. So I have Canva Pro, so because I need it for what I create. When you start off, it is good to go for that free version, okay, because it gives you everything you need to begin with. So exactly following your own interests, styles, and preference will give a unique look. Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that is more beneficial to you because people who know you already will see it and they see you. Okay. I love flowers, and you'll see some flowers in my designs. I love bold colors. You'll see bold colors. And yet some days I'll have a pink day or a green day. So it really just goes on what you're feeling on the day. So you choose a template or you start blank, and it brings up a blank post type thing in front of you on it. And you can either upload your own image. So if I wanted a picture of me there, if you've got a nice picture, professional picture out in the garden, whatever you want to upload, you can upload in Canva and bring in any image that you want. Now, remembering there are copyright laws out there, so don't go stealing somebody else's stuff. Canva has enough in their free application of designs they're called elements, and those elements you can put in cars, boats, fish, dogs, flowers, electricity, whatever you want to put in. Those elements are there, and they already provide another level of uploading it, or going to their selection in elements, taking that picture, sliding it across, and it will go bingo, bango, and it's into the post. Fantastic. Now I change around, I change things, I look at pictures, I think, oh my gosh, nah. Oh yeah, that one will do. So I do spend a bit of time, but to make your first one, you can do a post without a video, okay, and that can be put up into Facebook, LinkedIn, and other social media platforms. However, for YouTube, remember that it's about videos, okay? It's not just about posts with words. So you're going to add some music as well. Use bold text, easy to read, big font. You can change all of those in there. And like I said, I will go a little bit more into a step-by-step as to how you can do it. So that's what Canva looks like. If you're seeing that on the screen now. And just 1 minute, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, so use arrows, effects, and stickers. So you'll find that in Elements, you'll have also places for photos, you'll have places for uploads, downloads, music, colors, things like that. There's and effects, so graphics it's called. If you go into your Canva account, and like I said, I'll do a little video. I do apologize that I am not as prepared this evening, but I do want to still go through these for those who do have Canva. Hi Raphael, lovely to see you. Yeah, we're all unique. That's the thing. Raphael might and Raphael does some beautiful prayers and things like that he shares, but he could be putting them onto little videos, with that wording. He could be putting them onto a post where he could post in Facebook without it just being words, because sometimes people stop because it's a picture. Sometimes people stop because it's a short video where they can read it, maybe they just like that form of what do they call it, like being able to share it out there where people just want to listen to it, they have it on quiet because they're watching it in bed and they don't want to disturb anybody else. So if you have the words, and then you can use different techniques within Canva to be able to make the words move. Okay, so again, like I said, I will do you a video for that because I think it's important step by step. However, if you step by step these notes, it's also going to help you with that. Like I said, some people learn by visual, some people learn by reading, somebody over their shoulder sort of going, yes, no, yes, no. And don't be afraid to reach out and ask about that. So I can't see that, what's on the screen there. but you may be able to come back and see that. So like I said, use arrows, effects, and stickers. If you're talking about something, if you're talking about our company and you want to put the word out there, then use an arrow pointing to something. You know, use stars falling, use that hand signal. There's so much to choose from on Canva. Honestly, you would never use any of it, all of it in a lifetime. It's just so fantastic. Hi, Iqbal Patel. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so let's go on. Okay, so like I said, I will do you how I create a video, a short video in a video for you. Okay, put your email address into narellewarcon.com/ready set go or RSG. It will get to us, and as soon as we receive those emails, like I said, we've been in preparation for the last few weeks, putting this all together, making sure that the notes are suitable for everybody on different levels, you know. So you may find some of, oh yeah, I already know that. You can skip to the next bit, but this is basics, remember, covering everything for those people who've never done this before and for those who are still learning, because we're all still learning, right? So what I share with you, I have done myself. So okay, so how to make a YouTube short in Canva, we've done all of that. So and then there is create, which is uploading. So again, I think it's better if I actually show that to you on a video, but the steps are here and they're very clear as to what you do next. Okay. So go posting and growing your audience. Now, this is really important. Again, I covered this last week and I said, don't expect just because you've got a YouTube channel and that 1 million people are going to turn up on your doorstep because they want to hear everything that you've got to say. Okay. YouTube takes time, and it takes time that you need to put that little bit of time in all the time, right? Every day. So make a commitment. If you're only going to post once a week, that's fine too. Okay. But you got to make it consistent. Okay. So growing your audience is important. Where else are you going to share this? You've got a YouTube channel. You've made your first little video. It may be a how-to. It may be a, this is me, I'm going to introduce myself. It may be about our company. It may be about your dog, the birds, the trees, whatever it is. Okay. But what are you going to do with it then? And how are you going to get people to your YouTube channel? So one of the things, and like I said, it's a deep, deep going into that. But one of the things I can say is you need to share it out more. So if you have a Facebook channel, you can share it over there. Always making sure that you direct people back to your YouTube channel. Okay, because you want to send them somewhere. If you don't have a website, I have a website, narellewarcon.com. And I'd like people to go over there and have a look at my book, have a look at my blogs and things like that. So I can send them to my website, or I can send them to my YouTube channel or my LinkedIn or my Facebook. So remember, you've got a lot of choices as to how are people going to see your stuff. Now, we're not talking about paying for ads and things like that here, because we are not going to do that. Hi, Raysheb, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. We don't want to be spending any money. Okay, we don't want to be in the beginning. You know, it's different because we're just starting off. So where can we get ourselves seen? We can ask people, as Vivine said earlier, call to action. As I say, please subscribe to my channel. Please like and share out with those who you think this might be of some importance or value to. And please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. A call to action. Okay. If you're writing and you're putting your little post up on Facebook, then you say, please subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. Here's the link. Okay. So people, you're actually asking people to do something for you, which costs you nothing and costs them nothing, you know, bar a tiny little bit of time. And most people out there genuinely want to help us to succeed. You know, want to help lift up others. And this is one way of being able to do that, because you can uplift, doesn't cost you a thing. And you don't have to be spending, you know, copious amounts of money on these, what they call Facebook ads and things like that, which don't really bring you anything except some who'll promise you the world as to, hey, I can build your audience and stuff like that. But all it is fake accounts. So don't get caught up in that. Don't think that buying a whole heap of followers is going to get you. Build it step by step, you know, build it because you are who you are, because you have got value, because there is something that you want to talk about. Because remember, you are amazing and you're certainly worthy of that. And if you don't want to be in front of the camera like myself, then you can make those videos to be about who you are or your value. Hey, Alan, how are you going? It's lovely to see you, Alan, and thank you so much for that. It's a big topic. These are all big topics. But like I said, and I know, Alan, thank you so much. That information will be coming out to you very shortly. So remember that it's about growing an audience. YouTube isn't going to send everybody to your video because you think it's good. Okay, I think all of mine are fantastic. I should have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, but I have to work at it, and I have to work hard sometimes because I'm doing stuff daily in the background. I come to you once a week, so I have to prepare myself for that, which tonight is a little bit unprepared. But anyway, I know that you understand, and I do thank you for your patience, because it is it's hard to sort of come on and just ta-da, here we go, 5 minutes before. Okay, so post shorts frequently. So I must admit that, like, I've been doing a lot of short videos, but more video. But I'm going to get stuck into those shorts and start to put them up there. I do believe, and please forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but I think that you can, like my blogs, you can preset them to come out certain times, certain days. So you can spend an hour or so on one day and have maybe 2 or 3 set up for the next few days or every second day. So just remember that. And also using trending hashtags. Now you can search that also on Google. If you use ChatGPT, there's also a way of, getting relevant keywords for what you put up there. So it is important to add in some hashtags to your description. And just while I'm talking about that, I know I haven't covered this yet. And again, it is a big topic. In your YouTube channel, you will have a title. Now that will be different every time you put up a different video, because you want to give it a different title. And again, the title is important. What's coming next? Feel powerful. It gives you so many characters, but have a look at that. Go and have a look at somebody else's channel to see what they're using in their description. If you're talking about our company, go and have a look at some of myself, Red, Chris, Marty's, Julie Wen, have a look at their YouTube channels and see what they put in their description. Change it around a little, make it more personal. Now, in the actual description box, I always have like subscribe, like, share, because I think it's important. But then I also have the link to my book. So in the description, you'll find a little bit more about me. Who am I? What are my likes, dislikes, and things like that. It's not so much in depth, personal, but I like to share that I am also an author, okay? And that there are certain things about me. So go and have a look at the description on other people's, have a look at the description on mine, and see what we've written. And sometimes, I update that from time to time as well, because it's not necessarily something that you should just keep there and just keep there. Oh, I've done that, so that'll do. No. We have to keep updating all the time. And just talking about my book, there it is. Oh, did I have it? Oh, yeah, I've still got it here. There it is. It's real. It's real. That's me, Blonde Roots. You can go to my website, and you can also go to Amazon and get it as a downloadable. So if we want to jump over to the website just quickly, you can also, there is the first chapter is free. If you want to have a little look-see and see, oh my gosh, yeah, I will buy that. Look, honestly, it's not that expensive through Amazon. And if you want it in Australia, you can actually buy it, and it's delivered in Australia for the price that you will see for buy now. For those coming in from overseas, if you do want to have a look at my book or purchase it, we just got to work out the delivery fee from Australia over to your country. And they're all different. That's why they're not, I don't have it up there as that. I want it to be more personal. I do inscribe my book, and I also make sure that it's something that, yeah, presented nicely. So have a look at that. Anybody in Australia can buy now. It gets delivered to you in Australia for the price that's in there. If you want to go to download, you can go to Amazon and have a look there for the downloadable in the near future. And yes, it's taking a little bit of time, but we will have it available as a hard copy through Amazon as well. And that way we can sort of cut out some of those expensive delivery fees. But also remember that when you get it from me, I do sign it and date it. Whereas if you get a hard copy from Amazon, you won't get any of that. Okay. So that's just part of what that is. Again, going back to my website, so it's narellewarcon.com. So if I'm sharing my stuff out, you will see that I put a link on narellewarcon.com or narellewarcon.com/YouTube or /live. You know, there's a few different ways that you can set that up. Again, we're heading off in a different direction. We're going a bit too deep there for some of the people that are on here. So my blogs, every week I do a blog. Nearly every day I do a blog. I like to show this because I think it's important that we have somewhere where we can go, somewhere where we can read inspirational type things. I love doing pretty things, and I do love, as much as I love doing videos, I love just doing posts and words. You know, I'm a person of affirmation words. You know, I love wording, and I love to make people feel special through words. If you're a person, you know, the 5 languages of love, and some of that can be gifting, some of it can be touch and different things like that. I just love words of affirmation. So that's who I am, and that's how I relate. So confidence is really important. All things are possible. All you have to do is believe. And that's every week I come on and tell you or share with you how worthy you are and how beautiful you are. Confidence is your, reward for overcoming fear. Absolutely. So we all have fear in our lives. We've all been through certain things in our lives where we think, you know what, this isn't this isn't how things are supposed to be. But confidence is your reward for overcoming fear. So there are many there. You can click into the writing and it will take you to a little write-up about, you know, just something about that, something inspirational for your day. So if you like them, you can leave a comment there as well. I appreciate that. So, okay, back to me so we can continue on. Beautiful gift for words and image now. Thank you, Jean. I do appreciate that because, yeah, I just love doing it. I can't say any more than that. So, okay, so one of the major things that you want to do when you start your YouTube channel or any of those, if you're on Facebook and you're posting something, even if it's about your dog or your cat or whatever happened in your day, go back and reply to the comments. Now, look, I struggle with this sometimes too. I do it as best I can. Sometimes I put a like and a love, but it is nice to actually put a comment in there. So if you're on YouTube and you have left me a comment, absolutely, nearly, I would say 99%, I have commented with words to what you have taken the time to say. When you get that, you get interaction. People want to come back because they feel good. You said, thank you so much, you know, or I appreciate your comment. Or, you know, that was really kind of you. However wordings you use, people love interaction. And I do appreciate each and every one of you who are on my Facebook and do leave me comments after every video that I post, and also after my lives, because it's important to do a bit of a chat, a comment afterwards as well. Helps those algorithms. And share on your social media. I talked about this. So Instagram, Reels, TikTok, whichever one you use, Facebook page, Facebook group, wherever you share it, okay, this is going to get you more well known. Firstly, the first people who are going to like you usually are family and friends. Oh, Jean's got a YouTube channel. I'll go and have a look at that. Okay. Or Vivine's got a YouTube channel. Or Joni and Rayshab have all got YouTube channels, and some of them have only got like one subscriber. Now, I know because we've been told, just set up your YouTube channel. You don't have to do anything with it. But I think it's important that you don't waste that. You've set it up, you maybe done one video, nobody told you how it worked or what you need to do next or things like that. But it is important, okay? It is important, firstly, for you because it's going to build your confidence. Secondly, it's going to be good for you in the future, whether it's to do with our business or whether it's to do with a business you already have and you want to start sharing about products or things like that. Not cross-promoting, okay? I'm talking about if you already have a business. If you have a florist shop, you want to put pictures of your flowers out there and you haven't done it before, but you know that they are special and beautiful and things like that. So it's really important to get prepared for what comes next. Vivine, I agree so much as it is time consuming. It is all about, now I can tell you something, that when you get into Canva, sorry, I didn't finish reading that, it's all about the algorithms. Yeah, every response, every comment triggers their newsfeed when you post anything. Absolutely. And on YouTube, you will find that they will share your videos out more if you start to get more response. You start to get interaction. People are commenting. People are liking. People are coming on here for my lives. That's why I ask you to share it out, because it helps not just me, but everybody, because I'm here to help you. So please do that if you can. Subscribe, share it out, and please give me a thumbs up and a comment, please. What was I talking about then? I think it's important that we, share things out, share and help other people by uplifting others. Sorry, I've just got my cord stuck. It is really important because those people are going to see it of value as well. Remember that Facebook are not all just your friends and family. I've got about 3,500 people on Facebook, which I had about 5,000, but I slowly go through them and weed out not really the ones I don't want, but some that have locked profiles or have no pictures or are just those people who want all your people. So be aware of that, okay? Sharing it out is important, but sharing it to the right people is more important, okay? So share it out. If you have any questions, I can take those now and answer those. Try making a thumbnail today, okay? So if you have a Canva account, try and do it without me. Like I said, it's going to be better if you have the notes in front of you. And when I get that video done, I'll be sharing that with those people who have shared their email so that you can get that content, because that's going to be very, very good for you all. It's at no cost, okay? This doesn't cost you anything. It's just all free. Put your email in. I'll send you the written notes of what we've been through over the last three weeks, step by step, so that you can follow those notes, not just by a video. The video will be there for those who want to follow me in how I log into Canva and how I go about creating those videos or posts. So I may do two. I may do a separate one for each. So how to create a post, which means that it'll have a photo, some wording, but no music. And you can share that on Facebook. And then I might do another small one with how to create a video. Okay. I think it's more important that if you just watch one at a time. Okay. So if you feel, oh, look, video is a little bit too much for me, don't know what I'm doing, then we can have a look at that, how to create a post. Because, the posts are really good because you can put them on your other. Can you create your own templates? Absolutely. Templates are there and they will give you, say, for instance, you wanted to put up a couple of photos. So it'll give you a template. You can choose 2 photos, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 photos, and it'll give you the template to that. And then all you've got to do is upload what you want to go in there, or use the elements that are there. So if it's pictures of flowers, dogs, cats, birds, trees, whatever, some of those elements will be available so that you can just bring them straight across into that template. Now, I sort of muck around with some of them. You know, I liked larger, I changed the color. And again, I will be going through some of that down the track a little bit. Let's just stay at the basics for now. But Jean, I do know that you do have Canva. And absolutely, if you go into templates, I think it's called Designs on Canva, and there's a little search bar. You can put in there, you know, collage, you know, business, flowers, and it will give you a selection, okay, of different templates that are available. So yes, they are definitely there, and I will show you a couple of, look, I could do probably 100 different videos, because, you know, sometimes in their designs they have available, you know, for say quotes and things like that. So they already have them made for you, and then you just got to add your name. Now, I don't personally like doing that all the time. It's good and it's easy and it's simple. However, I like to create my own stuff, and some of that can be AI. Some of it can be, you know, pictures of, say, when I do the birthdays for my kids. You know, I bring all their pictures in, upload them, and then I put them in a collage of different things, different colors, put music to it, happy birthday, add some balloons, a cake, whatever. There's so many things. Like I said, we could spend hours and hours going through different videos on that. So when you are doing, now last week, remember we spoke about doing lives, talking about who you are, coming on, having those dot point type things ready. Know that it's going to be scary the first time. As Jean suggested and also asked last week, can we record it and then put it up? Absolutely, 100%, until you become confident. But when you do that, make sure you speak clearly and have a bit of fun. You know, I tried to make a little bit of fun. I know sometimes it can get a bit serious when I'm talking this way. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you being here. And like I said, that information will be coming out to you as well as soon as we can. Now, yes, I could do 100 different videos. I'm not necessarily here to teach. I'm here to help and show you the steps that I've taken so that you can also follow along and do it your way, okay? I don't know who sings I Did It My Way. He was right. Okay. Okay, so when you are doing a live like me, if you are going to do that, it says engage with chat and ask questions. So that's what I do. I ask you to put in there if you have any questions. I ask if there's any comments. Do you like this? That sort of thing. So like I said, everything I'm teaching you or sharing with you is stuff that I already have done before and moving into, and also learning myself. Remember that I started where you are. Okay, I didn't start with having all this great knowledge. Yes, I've been doing it for a little while. Yes, I've had my YouTube channel since 2012. So I've been around for a little bit. Yes, I'm an author, but it doesn't make me any better. You know, I just have different things to talk about, and I'm able to talk about them because of the work that I've done on myself as well. So, yeah, you can use screen sharing. And like I said, because we're not prepared for that tonight because of the blackout that we had, we're not able to show you that share screening tonight of me being able to log into Canva. But I will do those videos for you, absolutely. And promote, you know, one of the biggest things that you can do is to share this out for me. But share, when you do yours, share it out and ask other people to share it. Like I said, most people, you know, want to help other people. Most people want to uplift other people, because if they have a good heart, they don't worry that you might be doing something different to them. They don't worry that you might go ahead of them further. Okay, it's not about that. There's no competition here. Not in my heart anyway. I know some people out there have to be the biggest of the best and have the most followers, and look at me, I've got this many people. I don't work like that, okay? I don't work like that. I want to be able to give you value and bring you something that you go, yes, I know Narelle, I trust her, I understand what she's saying, and I will, follow this, because if Narelle's partly successful, and I am very successful in my eyes, for what I've done in my life and what I'm doing now, that there's something in there that you're going to take away and go, I can do this. I am worthy, I am enough, I am capable, because you're all capable, okay? Even for those who think that they're not, you need to just be uplifted. If you come here every week just to be uplifted and you don't want to learn any of this, that's fine too, because we always have something to share. Now, a couple of last things before we finish off is, if you want to share your story and you are any part of the world, because we've done a lot of Australia, New Zealand, surrounding islands, and sometimes the time zones don't work for you guys overseas. But if you feel that you could, then we are here to also share your story. So reach out to me for that. Send me a private message, or send me a contact on my website where it says contact on the tab, and write me a little message there, and I'll get back to you there. But please feel free. We're always looking for those who want to share their story. Some people think it might be finished. Some people think, oh, well, they only did that for a short period of time. And yes, for some, it was as many as we could, or who reached out. But I'm still open to having you on here, and let's, have a chat about who you are and where you come from. So please reach out for that. Again, it would be on a 8 p.m. Queensland time, which is 5 a.m. at present time in EST. And once they change over their daylight savings, it will be 6 a.m. EDT. So thank you for that. And we're all here to support. Absolutely, we're all here to support. And remembering that, and it's been shared many times by, say, Marty and Red and Chris, and any others, we love each other in ONPASSIVE. We don't have to worry about that. But there are people out there listening and following and wondering what you're doing, okay? Start to show them who you are. This is about me. We don't have to impress other ONPASSIVians. We need to get out there and start sharing our love of what it is we're passionate about, what it is we have to share, because that's what's really important. Narissa, thank you. Wonderful share. I have been listening, just busy baking at 11 o'clock at night and making goodies for grandson's birthday. Oh, that's so special. I miss doing that because I only have one granddaughter and she lives 12 hours away driving. But yeah, that's a wonderful thing, Narissa, and well done to you. I'm sure that they'll love each and everything you make, because I love each and everything that somebody makes for me. Thank you, Jean. I don't have a teaching style. I'm just me. And that's what I'm asking you to be, is just you, okay? Teaching comes in all different forms, all right? You teach your children a certain way. You speak with your children a different way to how you would speak in business. I just love being me, because I'm an Australian lady who's had a tough life. And I think it's important that we all understand that many have been through tough times in their life. And I'm here just to say I love and care about you all. And if I can uplift you and help you in some way and be of value, then hey, I've done what I need to do. I always said when I wrote my book, if I can help one person, one woman, one girl not have to go through what I did, then that's it. My job is done. It's about helping another person not have to go through the hardships. Another person not having to. Yes, we all have our own journey and we can't always choose that. But if I had had perhaps different things when I was younger, different wordings, different upbringing, not so much upbringing as in parents, but the way that things were back then, it could have been completely different. So, Saraj, thank you so much for you always being here, for your dedication. Yeah, thank you. I feel dedicated. Now, remember, okay, just before I go, you have to put in your email if you want to get the notes. Now, you can come here every week. It's not going to matter or be of bother to me, okay? But if you put in your email, you receive the written notes from each week. And again, as things start to come out, you can go to that same link and you will be getting all the notes that I've done over the last few weeks. And particularly once I start making those couple of videos about Canva, how to make a post without music, you know, just a post that you can put out on Facebook or any of those. And the other one will be how to create a video with music and how to choose the music and things like that. They are, you know, for me, because I've been doing it for quite a few years, probably 5, nearly 6 years. Oh my gosh. So I know how to do it. Okay. But if you're new at this, then yeah, it's something that, you know, step by step. So as I bring about different things available to, you know, what's coming up, those links, so pop in your email to be able to get those notes. And every time something new is done, you'll be able to, I'll just let you know and say, hey, go to your link. This is where you'll find, ta-da, whatever. And, you know, it's just an easy way for all of us. You don't have all these emails coming out all the time. I'm just going to tell you, hey, you know, there's something new that's gone up. It may just be a little reminder in your email, but if you put your email in, then you'll certainly get all of this that we've shared. And this is of great value, okay? And it is free for everybody to be able to get that step by step, easy. Let's start from the basics and let's bring it home together, because I always believe that we are stronger together. I don't want to do this by myself. You know, I want to help as many people as I can. So on saying that, I think that's about it. Let me go over to the chat quickly just to see if there's anything here. Yeah, I read that one from you, Narissa. Go to bed as soon as you can. Thank you so much, Narelle. Yeah, thank you, Jean. I really appreciate you being here and for your support always. Like I said, it's nice if I am bringing value, because I like to hear that. Otherwise, I'm getting on here just talking. There's so much around in ONPASSIVE, and we're all here to support. Thank you, Vivine, again for that. Thank you, everyone, for jumping on and being here each week to support. Please share out if you can. If you find it of value, share it with others in your community that might like that basic, you know, step-by-step how to, and yeah, get them to go to that link, which is narellewarcon.com/ready, set, go, and have a look at those notes, you know, and follow them. I'm sorry, I'm so tired tonight. My eyes are red. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to make any excuses. I've come tonight. I've been able to bring you some value, and I shall see you again next week on Who, What, Where Wednesday. We'll have another topic. If there are topics or things that you would like me to share, because I am open to, you know, sharing my experiences around many things, it would be very good if you could either write me or, again, contact me through my website. Or if you know me personally on Facebook, then send me a Facebook message and say, hey, I'd really like to hear about this, okay? Because there are no stupid questions or silly questions. And when you ask something, there might be half a dozen more out there wanting to know the same thing, but a little bit scared to ask. Again, thank you, Alan, for coming in from South Africa. Yeah, and Rayashab, Saraj, thank you all the time for your support. Jean, Vivine, and any of you coming in from Facebook, Narelle Warcon author, thank you so much. Please leave a comment and I will get back to you. And also for those coming in on LinkedIn, thank you so much for your support. I know LinkedIn is very business orientated, and I hope that, you know, what I share goes out to those who would really like and appreciate those basic steps for getting started and being prepared for what's next. So again, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Love to you all. Please keep praying for those who are needing prayer. There are many that we know, and it's been quite emotional to know that some people are really struggling right now. If anybody's had a birthday, having a birthday, please have the best day ever. Birthdays are really special in my book, so happy birthday to you. For all of those who know our family, again, just reach out to people and just say, hey, how you going? It's nice to hear from people sometimes when you're feeling a bit down or feeling a little bit alone. You're never alone in ONPASSIVE. We are all here for you, uplifting you all. So thank you once again. I shall see you next week on Who, What, Where Wednesday. If you have any questions, or if you do, when you receive your notes and you have any questions around that, please reach out and I can help you with that. So love to see you all. Comment on any video. Yeah, so any video that you see within my website, you can leave a comment and they come directly to me. So again, thank you, Raphael, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you all, and I shall see you next week. Love you. Bye for now.